What's up guys, hope you're doing well. Today we'll have another look into the Zano price chart because we have fallen below several support levels, and right now of course there is the question, are we still going for the $18.87 price target until the 29th of October? So I would say let's get straight into this. You remember that we had this ascending triangle right here. Normally this is a bearish pattern, but we have pulled it off and we have broken out to the upside, and then we also got on a very nice run right here, and then we got into our main resistance zone right here, and this is also where we currently got rejected. This is also the zone from the old all-time high, and in the last update, that was when we had this massive candle right here. Let me zoom in a bit. This one right here, when we had this candle, then I said that okay, it is very likely that when we are closing here below this resistance zone, then we are very likely aiming for the second half of the rectangle. You know that in most cases, if we have strong moves, then we are aiming for the price target within the first half of the rectangle. This has not happened yet. I mean, in theory, we would still have 3 days left to pull this off, but I think at the moment this is unlikely because there is a lot of resistance to the upside. And let's have a little look at the technical side. First of all, price target is still active and will also remain active unless we will have a daily candle close below this level, so below 1292. If we have a daily candle close below this level, that means the price target is invalidated, which means we have a 90% likelihood that we are not going to this price target within this time window. And I know I'm saying it over and over again, but there are a lot of new people that have never watched my analysis, and that when I'm saying this is invalid, that doesn't mean that we will never go to this price target. That just means that we have a 90% likelihood of not going there within this time window. So currently we are not there yet, but also we have to say that we are below several, right now it's resistance levels. We are below several resistance levels, and also we have a lot of pressure from the upside because let's quickly have a look at this. So this one right here, as I said, is our main resistance zone. We have dropped out of this resistance zone, which is the first bearish sign. That is also why I said in case we do this, then likely this correction will last a little bit longer, and then we are aiming for the second half of the rectangle. We have done this. Then we have also fallen here below the upper trend line from the ascending triangle right here. We have bounced several times of this, but right now we had already 2 daily candle closes below this support level, so we are basically back within the ascending triangle right here. Currently we are holding strong a little bit below the resistance level, so that means currently the pressure is not completely to the downside, but what we would like to see is that we have a daily candle close that brings us back above this resistance level and also gets us out of this ascending triangle right here. And then of course we have several more resistance levels. The most important is this one right here, so we want to get back into the main battle zone right here. If we are getting here, then the chances are increasing dramatically that we are then also taking out this high right here, because this would be then the third attempt. You can see right here, 1, 2, this would be the third attempt. You know, the more times we touch a level, doesn't matter if it's support or resistance, the weaker it becomes and the more likely we are about to break it. You know, nothing is 100%, so it can also happen that we try a third time, get rejected again, try at the fourth time, also get rejected again, and then we are doing this. So this is also something that can happen. I'm just saying that if we are getting back into this battle zone right here, into the main resistance, then the odds are increasing that this time we will break this high, we will break this main resistance zone, we will make a new all-time high, and then we are also going for our price target. You know, in case we do this, then also we have another bigger price target, but I don't want to go into the speculation right now. You know that as soon as there are any updates, I will upload a new video, so make sure to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss this. And at the end, I want to say one more thing, and that is something that I have seen over the years within the crypto market. What we have seen in Zano is that with this whole move right here, we have basically moved against the market. So let's have a quick look right here. This is from the 25th of July till the let's say the 5th of September. So end of July till the beginning of September. Let's have a quick look into Bitcoin, what Bitcoin has done in this time. So Bitcoin 25th of July is basically here. We got some down, up, further down, and this one right here is basically the high in Zano. So that means that, let me quickly mark this so we can see this. This one right here is basically the price action that we have seen in Bitcoin, while Zano has just increased. And in most altcoins, we also have seen something similar like this. In most of them, even less strength than here in Bitcoin. So that means Zano has moved against the market. And currently, I'm not concerned that Zano will move further to the downside and then break the next support levels, and then eventually even going here to the lower support level right here, to the lower trend line. I'm currently not concerned about this because Bitcoin is showing some strength. You know, the 112k level is a level that we have watched for a long time, and I said if we are getting back above this level, this shows strength for Bitcoin and also the general altcoin market. Right now we have also gone above the next resistance level, which is showing further strength, and therefore the altcoin market is also strong. I mean, we see it in the first altcoins that we see some nice moves to the upside. I just think that because Zano has performed while the rest of the market hasn't performed and is doing a correction right now, it is not concerning to me that right now we are staying in this correction for a little while. But then when this correction is over, we are also ready to continue this move right here to the upside. And then all of the things that I just said before, the likelihood is increasing to break this level in case we are going into the main resistance zone right here. I just think that Zano needs some time, needs to end this correction right here. And I see a 60-40% chance. So let's call it this way. I see a 60% chance that we will do this within this range right here, and then at some point going back into this zone. So for this scenario, I see a 60% likelihood that we are not dropping here below this support level. As I said, in case there should be any important changes, I will update you. I will upload a new video. In case you have any questions, feel free to post them down in the comments. That's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.